Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you to do something that you've probably never been asked to do on purpose in your entire life. First of all, check the tension, and everybody else can do this one too if they want to. Check the amount of tension you got in your shoulders. This is the non-traditional Jess-only Reiki technique. So if your other Reiki masters have not taught you this, I'm not at all surprised. Okay, what's your stress level and your tension in your shoulders right now?
I say we're about a 7.
About a 7? Okay. Now I want you to go like this.
Oh my god, don't look at me, guys.
Now I want you to imagine there's little flames burning out your fingertips. And I want you to just take a moment and think about everything that is stressful, annoying, and not going your way. You don't have to be nice, you don't have to be fair, and you don't have to be right.
You don't have to be nice.
And just sit there and just burn, little flame. And if you help somebody with this, then what I do is I usually help the energy come in. So what we're really doing is helping drain some of the negative energy out of his energy field in a very direct and obvious fashion. How's this feeling? Better. Now you can imagine your evil twin. You're not sending negative energy, don't worry about it. Imagine your evil twin with a special effects budget. So you can imagine a few good explosions. I just watched James Bond the other night. That's always a good choice for imagery. Okay. And then when you feel ready, drop your shoulders or drop your fans. Just give it a second to settle. Yeah, all sorts of stuff going on, huh? Okay. Now check your shoulder tension. Less. So we went from a 7 down to about a what?
Maybe a 3 or 4.
Okay, that was a 3 and a 4. So it's worth, I find that a lot of techniques that have come to me take advantage of my willingness to let myself or somebody else look like an idiot for a minute. But if you can drop shoulder tension that much, almost by half, it's worth doing something like that. I find shoulders hold aggravation. They hold all the aggravation of daily life, all the emotion that we swallow that we can't really release. And so I find that there's a lot of out with the bad energy, in with the good, I find with doing Reiki. And so while I could have just done straight Reiki for a while, I find that if I have people do that exercise for just a moment, and then the energy just goes in so much better. And so when he talked about all these people telling him he's got all this negative energy in, I kind of said, aha, I have a technique for getting rid of that.
I'm more stressed with Saturn
Okay,
these
how's your
days
back
for
feel?
the next, well, shall we say, until 2024.
So, much better?
Because of the fact
That's
that
it.
Pluto
Yep.
is in Capricorn.
Now I figure you'll still get a little bit more attention on this because we'll have people doing more Reiki, just straight Reiki like this on your back. But once you break up the ice, once you break up the thing that's really keeping it healing, especially for somebody who's relatively young and healthy, it's amazing how fast it clears up. Young and reasonably young. Some people have lives, or just because of their age, they have been running a deficit for so long, they just really need a long, loving soak in Reiki. And that's really what Reiki was originally designed for, is people who are just really low energy and just need a long, loving soak of ki. However, I find more and more people who are basically healthy, but something is blocking their energy from being where it needs to be. And so in that case, I do a lot more breaking stuff up, or burning it off, or any other imagery that comes that's appropriate.